Okay. I just had to take my, you there? I just had to take my shirt off for this color that's dripping down my neck gets, shut up. Okay, go ahead. So what?
Right.
I just got back from, let me tell you the story proper. So I got all my new little products, right? And I wanted to try my products, but before I tried my products, like on camera, for you, for us, because it's for me too, I was going to go and get my color done. Well, last time my niece did my color, but my niece has since decided that she's gonna be a DJ, a disco DJ. Okay, I ain't no shade on her because I'm a creative artist type as well, so I can't knock her for, and she's young. She should, you know, should express herself in all the ways she deems fit that is not harmful to her and or others. Anywho, so I needed to find somebody to color my hair, and I know she don't have a problem making house calls, but I don't want her to have to drive all the way to the brinks of the birds from town just for that. And I don't know how nervous I am about getting color on my sinks and stuff. I know it doesn't stain or whatever, but anyway, so I want to go find somebody to color my hair to replace her. I don't even have to explain to you sisters what that's like, not having someone to do your hair. And when I say sisters, I mean sisters of all hues. White women, if something happen and you don't have the same hairstylist, you kind of nut up too. So y'all feel me on this. So I decided, and Creaky was really supportive. He for the last 3 days, he kept saying, you know, I thought you were going to find somebody to do your hair or whatever. Well, I thought you were going to, and I got my products, and then I said, but I can't, you know, I want us to use it on camera, but, you know, he's like, oh, I thought you were going to get somebody to do your hair or whatever. So today, I broke down and did it because my sister is in town. Y'all know I love her. And I want to spend some time with her. And we are going to rip it up this weekend like we do, because that's how we do. So today was going to be my last opportunity to find someone to color my hair before I'm able to use the products. So I drive around aimlessly looking for a stylist. And what I did first, and there was another woman that did my hair before, not colored it, but she did my hair, and I ran into her. I ran into her because she did the hair of a couple of white women that I work with, but I could tell by how their hair looked when they came in onto the set. I could tell that this woman could do black hair. Don't ask me to explain it. So I started, you know, after I saw her do their hair for a little while, and then it was this one of the ladies is actually like a racist lady. The others are absolutely not. They're like from, I don't know. When I meet white people from other countries, even as closely as Canada, they don't have the racist thing that white America has. So anyway, one of the women is a racist. So even her hair looked together. And I had been working, you know, off and on with her for years at the time. And I saw her hair, her ends weren't looking split or anything. And her hair looked healthy. And that coupled along with these other women's hair and the actual styles that they were getting, I was like, this dude could do black hair. I know she can. So I asked the one from, I asked my boo from Canada. I was like, do you know if she does African American hair? And she was like, I don't know, but I think so. And I was like, is she just trying to give her a shout out, or does she really do do African American black hair. And this is the kind of lady, she keeps it real. So I was like, she probably believes she can really do black hair, but I do too. And then so I let it slide. But I saw them again after they got their hair done. I was like, I'm gonna call her. So I was like, give me her number. And my Canadian boo said, you know, I'm pretty sure she does because her children are interracial. I'm just saying, I could tell. So I called the chick, she did my hair, and she did such a decent enough job that I was willing to take her on a couple of sets with me. Because if you are doing a film that is budgeted, and you are like one of the few black people on the set, I don't know if you can trust their stylist, because I've had a couple of experiences. So I was to the point where I'm like, I'm taking this heifer with me, you know, on the set. So she did my hair. But anyway, how did I get off there? And it's hot too. I started. Let me just go back to tell you what happened today and quit going all off kilter. I wanted to find some place in decent proximity. So I was going to need to go to either side of me to get my hair done, or even to come across a white salon that is comfortable attempting to do black hair. So I was driving down the street, boo 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 boo, and I went all the way to the next 2 towns over, and I was like, do I make a right or a left? Because I had been on this street before, so I knew they had several salons. So I made a left at several salons. And I'm going through all the salons, right? And they don't even look up to par. So I start by the first one that I stopped in. I said, you know, I'm not even going to go in there and piss myself off, and these suckers are doing trifling customer service and work and without professionalism. I'm not going to upset myself. I'm not going to physically walk into this place and upset myself. So I pick up the phone and I called the number that was on the awning, and I asked them, you know, if they do African American hair, which I knew they did because it was stank all in the parking lot. And I was like, yeah. What do you charge for a color touch-up? Okay, thank you. That ain't gonna work out. So I go to another place. So between the places looking trifling, between the sisters in those places being utterly unprofessional, between the prices being riddick outrageous, I just want you to, anyway, and between people not picking up their phone. Okay, sometimes you get busy and caught up, and all time salons can't open it. But like, do you know, it was like at least 4 places that didn't even pick up the phone, and one of those 4 places had like the drapes shut. And so I don't know what they do. I thought I saw an old woman coming out of the plaza, and I saw a hood rat drive up into the parking lot. So I'm thoroughly confused now. I don't know even if you do African American hair, and if you do, who is in there and what's behind the curtains. Never mind, don't answer that. So I did a little internet search on my little dumb phone, and 3 other ones came up besides the one where I was at that time. So I was like, I picked the most sedity sounding one. So I called them, and the little tweaky voice, little white girl answered the phone, and she said, and so yes, it was one of those. Her words are lyrics. She must sing everything, but that's okay because it makes her sweet and cute, you know. Like, hello, do you do African American hair? Hold on just a second, let me ask. So she asked somebody, she came, yes we do, but we're not doing relaxers or anything like that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, what do you charge for a color touch-up? And then she said, just a second, let me ask. So she turned around, she asked, and she answered me on the phone, and the price was let me tell you, when she told me the price, I basically said, okay, see you guys in a few minutes. And I was there. I went down to the, apparently I made the wrong turn. When I made that left turn, I should have made it right. So I went back to the other end of the street, not too far, a few miles down. And I found a place, and the parking lot was clean, the plaza was clean, it was the entrance of the place was nice. The glass doors were clean, professionalism, you know, even if inexperience per the person that would answer the phone or whatever, who was incidentally the shampoo girl and receptionist. But it was professional. It felt, you know, it was a little awkward because they're like, oh, this is the black chick. But that's okay. So I went in, and Tweaky was like, oh, did you just call? And I was like, yeah, that was me. So she said, hold on a second. And she was like, Brianna, can you take her before your 3:30? And so I was like, that's going to be uncomfortable for Brianna if she really wants to say no. Because now she got to say, yeah, she can take me. Because then it'll look like you be like, oh, I ain't doing the black hair right now. So she said, yes, of course, she could squeeze me in. But clearly they already discussed that a black woman had called. And she coming in to get a color touch-up. So I went over and I sat down in Bree's chair. And that's my boo now. So she sat in the chair. She didn't seem uncomfortable with my hair. She didn't seem comfortable with my hair, but she realized all I'm doing is a color touch-up. That's simple enough. So she went to go mix the color. She came out with a rat tail comb and went to town. And now, while she was doing my hair, the Tweaky was like, oh, I love your hair. I was like, thank you. Hair's all over the head now, right? I love your hair. And I was like, thank you. And it could just be that you know, some white people are enamored with black hair, you know, and that's okay, because a lot of black people are enamored with white hair. Clearly, you ever seen a white person go to Africa, certain villages in Africa for the first time, first thing you do is touch on your hair and ish. So, you know, it works that way. It's cultural understanding. It's not even understanding, it's cultural bonding in a way, or curiosity is fulfilled, either way you look at it. So Brianna took care of me and hooked me up, and I was texting my white girlfriend. She had texted me while I was looking for a place, and I said thank you. I said I needed thanks. And I said, I'm roaming around aimlessly now, attempting to find someone who can color my hair for me since my niece has decided to become a DJ. LOL. And she said, yikes, good luck with that. She know how it is. I mean, you can't relate to my plight directly as a white woman, but you feel my pain. She feel my pain. It's a female thing. And so I text her and I said, Brianna is hooking me up, and I sent her the 2 pictures that I showed you already, or that I'm going to insert right now. And then she put, ha 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 ha, hilarious. She looks like a pro. And then she put, your hair is magnificent. I think you should rock it big again. And I put, LOL. She told me that the receptionist has an obsession with curly hair, which would explain why she loved mine even while it was being manipulated in its worst condition. And then I put, she's breezing right through it without issue, plus prices are reasonable. I'm sure I'll come back when the time comes. And she said, I'm so happy for you. It's usually a nightmare to find a competent stylist that you like. I fear moving because of this, even more than finding a new doctor and dentist. And I put, I know, right? It's pitiful what we are expected to believe are professionals in their fields. Pretty much went like that. And I also sent Creaky a picture of her. Creaky said she looked like she did not want to be photographed. I was like, no, she was cool. She was really cool. So anyway, she put the color in, and Tweaky was letting me know, oh, your hair is so cute, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. It was sweet. She was the sweetest thing ever. But like I said, it turns out she was a shampoo girl. She comes over to shampoo, and she escorts me to the seat in the sink. Let me tell you, when I leave, I was like, let me see how this gonna work out, right? So, first she comes over and she has a little towel, and she's just barely touching, trying to get the little color off. So Brianna comes over and she says, no, you have to use some of the color that's already in the leftover color in the bowl and put it on there. It works like a marker, it kind of makes it, it dissolves it so it comes off. So she didn't even know that. I didn't know that, but I'm not a shampoo girl, and it seemed like it's shampoo 101. So she basically came over and did it for the girl, got the color from around my edges. And then when we went over to the sink and I leaned back and she went to washing my hair. Really? Are you washing my hair? And I was like, I was like, do I need to remind her? Because I did say that my scalp is not sensitive. I didn't know if I needed to say that so that she would actually wash my hair, or because I was like, if people can't do anything else, they can shampoo hair, all different kinds of hair, you get it in there. And I was like, I'm not even feeling her touch the back. Like, I didn't even feel her touch the back. So sure enough, when she pulled me up to sit up, she looking around, and she was like, oh, hold on, I didn't get in the back. I'm so sorry, I didn't get in the back. So we had to rewash my hair. She still wasn't touching the back, guys. She still wasn't touching the back. Then I got up. While I was pulling my hair up, Brianna came over. She was like, did it turn out okay? I was like, yeah, I was just pulling it back. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even really look. So I parted it and looked in, make sure that the color was down to the roots. I was like, no, it's good, right? And all the time, I'm knowing that this color is not out my hair. I want to hurry up and get home so I can wash it like it's supposed to be washed, and then apply my products that I'm using. I got in the car, called Creaky, so I was still on the phone when I showed you the products or whatever. But this is how new I am at it as well. I mean, like I said, I'm not an easy product whore, so nobody can just sell me something just because they think they need to sell it to me. But the flower child in me did get sold by this here stuff, and because it is obvious that shea butter is a staple in every natural's life, doesn't mean what's staple in your life gonna be a staple in my life, but apparently shea butter is. So I did a little research because I wanted to find real shea butter and not bogus stuff that people, even though they both have their productive qualities, I wanted real shea butter.